Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man on Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. Today we've got target practice. We're going to be using Orvar, the All form, hopefully to be targeting our creatures with an assortment of creatures, instant sorceries, see if we can duplicate some stuff, get some crazy things going. But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and subscribe, and let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Francesco, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. This is actually pretty much like everything you'd want in a starting hand. You have a creature, and then some sort of instant or sorcery, so can't really complain. It's a pretty good opener. Let's see how we can get into this. We do have an Orvar as well. I love Orvar because obviously with all the Rakdos discard like roaming around is really, really good. So white, okay, we do have Sinister Reflections. I love Sinister Reflections, an absolutely amazing card, especially late game. I'm just gonna go for the Stormchaser Drake. A lot of times you want to have some sort of like protection up, so that you can kind of do some stuff. But I think it's okay because the Key of Frostshine is gonna come in tapped, but it'll be okay. So this is probably a Doomscar, I would assume, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I think we're gonna drop the Sinister Reflections, just to get two more creatures of this in here. Again, I'm just assuming this is a Doomscar, so go ahead, do your worst. We'll get draw and then duplicate twice. So pretty awesome there, and we'll swing in. So now that if they Doomscar, we're not dead in the water, pretty okay with me. Turn 3 Doomscars are very hard to overcome if you're an aggro deck, but oh, Divine Purge. Okay, so they keep their alleged Doomscar. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll just go, let's just go for the Stormchaser Drake. And yeah, I think we're just gonna have to use Guiding Voice here. We'll draw a card. We're gonna need some land here. So we're at 3 land. I guess we have all of the card advantage. I think we're probably just gonna have to probably just discard. It's not great, but can't really afford to be too slow here. I mean, I guess we'll just take the environmental sciences. Yeah, it's close. We just need land. You can't really win land. You can't win games with 3 land typically. It's not very common. So they go for Borrow Time. We don't have enough for the See the Guard approach, which would have been ideal, but you can't always get what you want. We still have, as long as you have a Show of Confidence, both literally and the card Show of Confidence, there's also a chance. And gosh, 13 cards down, 3 land. Oh, we really would like something else. We're gonna have to go for Environmental Sciences, and I guess we'll just go for white is fine. Or we should probably go in for blue. So let's go in for blue. We'll go in for the Sage. Going for the Sage. Should have dropped this before the Sage. That is actually a sloppy misplay, even though it doesn't matter most of the time. At least we have the See the Guard approach that we can save it, but I don't want them to be too incentivized to drop a Doomscar and just blow up our entire board. So my turn now. We do get another land. That's great. We're going to need that. I think we drop the Stormchaser Drake. I think we're going to drop the Stormchaser Drake. We could go also for Orvar, but I don't think that's that great right now. I think we drop the Stormchaser Drake and then keep up the See the Guard approach. So let's go ahead and tap this stuff out. Because we're kind of in this for the long haul right now, so I think that's kind of what we do here. So Stormchaser Drake. We're going to use See the Guard approach, I think probably if they go for Doomscar. But I want to be able to use this stuff, like the stuff in this pile, just so that they're not overly incentivized to do something. We still keep our card advantage right now. It's kind of hard though, you know, if I want to go, so here's the, oh my gosh, Divine Purge again. So we can't do anything about that. Can't hexproof our way out of Divine Purge, unfortunately. So, okay, we're in this for the long run. I guess we'll just go for, kind of hard here. I mean, the Stormchaser, this one's like pretty much out of commission forever. I guess we just go for the Drake. Gotta go for at least one Drake here, and then I guess we'll just go for a... We want to keep one blue up, so I guess we'll just go for a double Lumimancer? But if this is, see, if this is a Doomscar, oh, it just becomes so bad. I think we're just gonna hold tight here. I wanna be able to keep one up. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Let's go and slide this over. We still have a lot of like card advantage, so I don't know if they have like a really powerful late game. Oh boy, so Touch of Spirit Realm, this is good. This is actually good, because now we get to save our creature here. So they're gonna go do that. Oh, that is really, really good for us. It's way better than a Doomscar. We're gonna put Hexproof on our Stormchaser Drake. So not only do we get to save the Drake, but we also get to draw the card. Bang! 2 thumbs up there. Oh, that was only 1. We'll give them 2. So that is going to be a huge momentum swing, and we really, really needed that. Okay, okay. Swing our land out over here. I guess we go for Orvar. We don't... And Show of Confidence is a little bit weak here, I guess. I think we're just going to use Show of Confidence on the Stormchaser Drake. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and drop this for blue. We're going to go for Orvar. And then we're going to drop Show of Confidence, even though we can't copy it. But we're still going to be able to, A, make another copy of the Stormchaser Drake, and then the Lumimancer will also get buffed. So, yeah, if they've got Doomscar, I still think we'll be okay with the draw power here. Yeah, it's kind of risky here. Down to 14, and again, this Doomscar is going to be brutal if they cast it. But, I don't know, we still have enough kind of going on here, and we have a Stormchaser Drake with a Homestead Courage. So we still have some different types of ways. So Borrowed Time. Obviously, this cannot be a Doomscar then. It just can't be a Doomscar, because why would they be doing this? Other Divine Purge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is so obnoxious. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we go for the Stormchaser Drake. Again, we're in this for the long haul, so we're just going to go for Stormchaser Drake, drop this, and then just go for Homestead Courage, just to draw. Another Orvar, so 3-2. This is this is definitely target practice, tell you what. Okay, I mean, Wandering Emperor, okay, they're going to be able to exile us. Okay.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Well, go ahead and show me. Go ahead and show me. We're going to take away our Stormchaser Drake. Okay. 1622.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Not too much. Not anymore. I'll give you that. Okay, so I guess we'll drop this. If we go for, let's see, if we go for Drake is so expensive right now. That's kind of the problem. Do we go for Cave of the Frost Dragons to attack the Wandering? I don't think so, because they can only +1. They can't create bodies. Actually, they can't create bodies. I don't know why I said that. They most certainly can. So if we go for Stormchaser Drake. Stormchaser Drake and Orvar, but then we tap out. I don't think we can tap out here. Symmetry Sage is pretty decent. I guess we just go for... I mean, I want to keep digging into our exile pile. So then we go for Symmetry Sage. Just kind of to get them out here. And then we go for Homestead Courage. Yeah, I just want to keep drawing. I know that it's not great because we can't get the damage off. But again, see that we keep getting our card advantage here. We're just not ready to drop the Orvar. I know that's kind of like the fun thing to do, but we're just not ready to do that. Touch of the Spirit Realm. Okie dokie. Take away our Stormchaser Drake. We didn't have protection anyway. Actually, we did. We actually have March of Swirling Mist. Hopefully they don't kill our poor little Symmetry Sage.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
How do you greet your enemies? Okay, we got a Stormchaser Drake, and this one doesn't cost 5 billion mana, so that's actually really nice. I guess we could drop Orvar, and then a Stormchaser Drake. Well, we don't want to blow all of our blue. I don't know why it's telling us to do that. So I guess we'll drop our Stormchaser Drake. Then we'll drop an Orvar, and then we'll still have 2 left open. So they give us a nice... Well, thank you. Say thank you. We're going to have to drop something here just to... Don't really have any... I guess we'll go for Forsaken Crossroads, go for white. I would like to... No, that's not going to do it. We need to get into something else here. So we can go for March of Swirling Mist. I think if we... gosh, nothing just seems great. Nothing seems like optimal here. So if we go for Orvar, we can use March of Swirling Mist on the Drake. But then we don't have any blue sources to protect it. So like it's always a catch-22. I think we're just going to go for Cave of the Frost Dragon and swing in on the Wandering Emperor. Okay, so again, slow but steady.
Until next time, then.
Slow but steady. If they go for Doomscar, again, we still maintain a slight card advantage. Another touch of the Spirit Realm. Oh my god. So they're going to get rid of our Stormchaser Drake for sure. Okay. Okay. Past turn, oh, Sinister Reflections is going to be really, really good here. That is going to be absolutely clutch. I'm going to drop our Orvar here now. I think it's time to do it. We can drop our Lumimancer. Yeah, let's go for Lumimancer here. And now we get to go for Sinister Reflections. This is going to be clutch. This is going to be clutch. I'm going to drop this on... We're going to keep another Orvar. So this way we go... Clever Lumimancer is going to bump up. But that's not a big deal, because it's mostly going to be our Symmetry Sage that we want to at least be able to get some damage off now. And look at that. We mirror on the wall. Who is the best Magic player on the wall ladder? Yeah, I don't know what I was going with that. But either way, even if we take a Doomscar here, we still maintain tempo, I guess, which is just kind of what we need to be doing here. But I want to know what this thing is. I have no idea, because if they're not using Doomscar now... Oh, wow. So it's... Oh, wow. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. They use Starheim Unleashed. Here's the cool thing. We have Sigardian Evangel, and we can just... Can we go for lethal here, I wonder here? Hold on, let me think here. Hold on, can we go for lethal is the question. If we use March of Swirling Mist, tap these out. 3, 3, 9, 11. So we just need to be able to cast 2 spells, right? Okay, so if we just take this for 3, I don't think we even have to exile anything. They're tapped out, so we don't have to worry about anything. Let's go ahead and tap you, just to phase them out, just so that we don't have to worry about doing anything. So, sure. Oh my god. Okay, let's go for Symmetry Sage first. We need to use all of our blue, so we need to be... Okay, this is going to be kind of weird here. Okay, let's go for 3. And no. And 1, 2, 3, and we need to tap our blue or white sources rather, and then tap our blue sources. So we need to be able to cast the March of the Swirling Mist. So now we get to make all of our creatures have base power 3, which is nice, and we'll go ahead and use it on the Lumimancer. Okay. So now we have 8. 11, 13. Okay, so we had enough anyway. So we're gonna go ahead. Thank you. So this is a really, really fun match here. I can't get over how awesome this was. Orvar is gonna come in clutch, but even if we didn't, we have March of Swirling Mist just to do it again on the Symmetry Sage in case we need just a little bit extra pepper, a little bit extra power. So we'll go ahead and just use X equals 1, put it on the Symmetry Sage just to give the Lumimancer a little bit more power. But it's not gonna matter either way. Base power 3. Base power 3, base power 3, and the Lumimancer will get an extra 2 power. So if you can't count like me, but either way, it's not going to matter. What a fun game. Good one. Good game. Fem, how are we doing here? All right, test. Let's go. Okay. This is not really the best hand because we don't have an early creature. I think we're going to have to mulligan this away. It's really important that you get into, yeah, like a Symmetry. Oh my gosh, we have no blue sources now either. Ooh, okay. Man, we're going to have to mulligan 2 different times here. Whoo-wee. I think we have to. This is not great. Okay, here, so this is automatically just a better spot. So, alright, so now we at least have something to going for us. We got a Stormchaser Drake and an Orvar that we can get into, but yeah, not really a good spot to be in. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the Overwolf here. And a Ruin Crab, a Krabby Patty. Oh my goodness, so that is so here we go. We got Show of Confidence. I don't know how much confidence we're gonna have here. Let's go ahead and do this and just put out the Stormchaser Drake. A lot of times you want to maybe have protection for your creatures, but I think at this point with the double mulligan, we just have to be as aggressive as possible. Ruin Crab is going to give us 2 Homestead Courages, which is very, very good. So that is nice, and our Stormchaser Drake lives, so that is going to be numero umero. And now we've got 2 Homestead Courages. I think we're just going to have to go ahead and pop this off. So that was really, really nice value that we get here. You see a guard approach, so now we have protection. This is going to give us hexproof. So, yeah, not too bad. We're going to swing in here. Now, I hope that they go in for some sort of, you know, like instant speed kill spell or something here, just so I can get off the see a guard approach and give ourselves hexproof. That is going to be the ideal situation here. That way we will get a card, and so they actually don't. Okay, man, this comes, do I want to use the see a guard approach on the Stormchaser Drake now? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. I know that they could flash in instant removal spell now, but we at least do get to draw still, so okay. Okay, awesome. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up there. We're going to get a show of confidence, and let's see. I think we're starting to slowly build our confidence here. I'm just going to go for the Homestead Courage. Against Mill, where, like I said, we are just trying to full speed ahead. We are trying to get you going here. So, Fading Hope. Okay. How do we want to play this? Do we want to use March of Swirling Mist is the question. The problem is here, yeah, I mean, this is just going to go back to our hand, and I mean, show of confidence would be pretty cool here. We get to draw a lot of cards this way. I think we're gonna try it out here. We're gonna try it out here. So there's a lot of things resolving here, but I just think, again, we're just gonna start wanting to accrue value here, and the Stormchaser Drake's gonna go back to our hand. So let's see if they try and kill it now. So if another Fading Hope, well, that's kind of a weird, because I mean the Fading Hope was already going through anyway. So we're just gonna draw a buttload of cards here. Very, very cool. And yeah, let's go ahead and slide this over now. And we have to discard a card. What do we want to discard? Swirling Mist, Orvar. I wish this was just discarding in general, but it has to be from an opponent, so we can't really use Orvar right now. So I think we'll just go ahead and get rid of a March of Swirling Mist. Okay, so now we actually have a full hand to play with, so that's kind of cool, but unfortunately, we're not sitting too comfortable against Mill. But hey, they're not milling us too fast here, so that's pretty good. We have a Homestead Courage, which is absolutely wonderful. Let's go ahead and drop this for, I guess we can go for blue. And, we can go for Orvar here. We can just get down the Orvar, which is kind of cool. We go for Lumimancer. I think what I'm going to do is drop the Lumimancer and then go for the Stormchaser Drake, and then I'll keep the March of Swirling Mist up in the pocket, so to speak. So we got the Stormchaser Drake, and we can use the March of Swirling Mist, and we can always exile our own cards to do some damage here. Obviously, we are summoning 6, so we won't be doing anything too soon here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and turn. I think we're like doing as well as we can for Mill. I mean, again, for Mill, you just gotta kill him as fast as you possibly can. It's gonna be just the name of the game here. Field of Ruin, they're just gonna kill this. That's interesting. We'll go ahead and tap this just because, you know, I don't know if they got something up their sleeve, whatever. Whatever, we'll go ahead and get our blue source here. Okie dokie, yeah, they're gonna take the landfall, which is unfortunate. I didn't know if they had like maybe some sort of kill spell that they could have used that we wouldn't have been able to use our March of Swirling Mist, so that is the reason I tapped it. Plus, just kind of like out of spite, you know? So, let's see, we have 33 cards in our deck. I just, yeah, don't want to see a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. That would be pretty hideous, but I'm assuming this is probably like a double strike, or a dual strike, rather. So, the Rune Crab is doing its work, yep. Down to 30. At this point, I'm not even really that worried about the value, so this is the dual strike. So hopefully it's not. So hopefully, if it's a Maddening Cacophony, if it's a Tasha's Hideous Laughter, okay. So Maddening Cacophony is considerably better. So Homestead Courage, I think at this point we're just gonna have to go for the kill. Down to 14, because I think I'm gonna use the March of Swirling Mist on the crab. And they swing in here. That hey, okay, I was gonna say that's pretty bold. Pretty bold here. I'm gonna use the March of Swirling Mist. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna exile. We're going to draw a card here. We're going to exile an Orvar. And then we're going to target these. This way the crab can't block. So that is the reason why I'm doing this. The crab will be face out for our next turn. And we're just going to try and clear the path for this Clever Lumimancer. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay. See, that's really interesting here, though. Okay, so we're gonna have Homestead. We're gonna have 2 Homestead Courages, and then we're gonna be able to use Show of Confidence if we can get into another white source. So we might be able to one-turn kill them here. So let's just go for the Homestead Courage, target the Stormchaser Drake, so we always want to be drawing. So hopefully we can get into a white source, and there is another white source. That is absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna drop that right now, And let's see, if we go for Cemetery Sage, and then go for Courage, and then go for Show of Confidence, is that the move here? No, I think we just want to get off as many Show of Confidence as we can. So let's just go for Homestead Courage on the Drake again. And again, we're just, come on, baby. Pump it up. Pump it up. And we're going to go for, you see a guard approach. Yep, you see a guard approach. Let's go ahead and just give this hexproof. Sure, why not? Pump it up. Pump it up. This is really, hey, this is target practice 101, I'll tell you what. We're going to go for Show of Confidence because we are so confident. We're going to target the Stormchaser Drake, and now we get to keep copying this. This is where the money is being made. We just keep we should have, I don't know why we didn't target our Stormchaser Drake. And here we go. This is where we're going to make our money. Can we get into lethal here? We just enough. How sick. Dottie, not Daddy, but Dottie. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Decent hand here. I guess we have 1 creature. So as long as you have 1 creature, you can keep it. Very, very important. It kind of plays like a Delver deck. Like, you definitely need to have a creature, because if you don't, you can do nothing. So, okay, we got Leonin Lightscribe. That's going to be pretty cool. We also have March of Swirling Mist. We have this bat that I hate. So we got all of everything. I guess we'll go ahead and drop the Lightscribe and pass turn. So now we got 2 creatures. So got some momentum going for us here. And ooh, that is going to be very nice. Our opponent is just off to a very, very slow start, which you absolutely love to see if you're playing against us. So let's go for Guiding Voice. I'm just going to give it to this. Let's go for the Lightscribe. Sure. Give the Symmetry Sage a 3/3. And we get to learn here. What do we want to learn? Gosh, there's our learn spells are very powerful here. I guess we're going to go for Academic Probation, maybe for later, but we also go for Expanded Anatomy. I think this card's really good, especially if you have a flyer, because they can't really target it, so that's going to be really nice. And we can just go for Show for Confidence. I think we're going to do it. We're just really confident in our skills here. We're going to target the Lightscribe, and we're going to be able to do this twice. And so, you know, it is what it is. We're going to give base power to the Lightscribe, so that's just going to increase its power a little bit here. And yeah, we're just going to click buttons. They both have base power 3 at this point. So now we go up to, look at how much damage that is. 15 right off the rip. So we actually have lethal with the Expanded Anatomy if they don't have any sort of removal. And you almost feel bad. So this is going to be enough. So we're just going to go, well, there's 2 different ways we could do this. We could go for Expanded Anatomy, or we could, yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like, oh, that is insane. Wow. The Moscus, oh god, I'm so bad with Roman numerals. Oh, what is that? Is that, I don't even know what that is. It can't be 12, is it 7? It's gotta be 7, I think. I don't know, either way, we'll go ahead and keep this. We do have a creature, so as long as you have a creature, you can go ahead and keep it. So let's go for the Lumimancer here. Bang. Hopefully, let's see, what are we going against? I don't know. Could be Angels, could be Clerics, could be Mono White. So Aspirant is a little bit weaker here in this format, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I guess we'll just go for the Guiding Voice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We want to swing in here. We want to do as much damage as we can. And I think what we're going to do is use Expanded Anatomy. Whenever you don't really have anything for sure going on, just go for the Anatomy. It is wonderful. I guess we'll go for blue here. And we will scry. Sinister Reflections is good. It's not really the best thing right now because we only have 1 creature. I think typically you want to have another creature, so I'll probably just put that away. But let's go ahead and swing in. We have enough to do some damage here. 17, 20. We do have to be a little bit afraid here. So like, Adversary is not bad. They do have lifelink, so the lifelink is going to be a little bit yucky. Homestead Courage. Okie dokie. Well, I think we just go for the Expanded Anatomy. This way we're going to be able to put the 2+1/1 counters on it. And because we have the ability, just going to swing in. They're not going to block. So up to 3/4. I can't really trade with this Adversary, but I can trade with the Aspirant. So that's going to be nice, yeah. The lifelink really sucks, but we're just going to have to say, come on through. Come on through, back it up. And they're actually going to put it on the Adversary. That's actually kind of interesting. Now we have the Show of Confidence. So, okay. Okay, we're cooking here a little bit. I guess we'll drop this for... I guess we're a little bit overloaded on blue here, so I guess we'll go for white. I guess we go for Homestead Courage. If you go for Homestead Courage, we can do this and then discard the other March of the Swirling Mist rather than pay the mana cost. But I don't think we can go for lethal that way, right? Don't think we can go for lethal that way, so I'm actually not going to do that. So if we did this, phase these out, and then use Show of Confidence. Oh gosh. Hey, did I screw up there? Because we would use Show of Confidence. Oh, I think we might have missed lethal there. Okay, either way, I don't think it's a... we might have. I can't even do math here right now. So Luminarch Aspirant, that's going to be okay. That's fine. We're going to use March of Swirling Mist to phase these out and just go for lethal anyway. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this now. I'm going to choose 3. And we're going to go ahead and exile you. So that we're just going to do this. Boom. Phase all of these out. I know we get a little bit of power there, so not the end of the world here. Kind of stupid of me, but now that everything's phased out, we're just gonna go for Homestead Courage, and we're gonna go for Show of Confidence. So not very confidently. We could have, you know, done some more damage here, but let's go for Symmetry Sage. We won't miss out on all that damage here. So now we go for Show of Confidence, and we're gonna give it, you know, base power. We're gonna do a bunch of things. We're gonna win. That's what we're gonna do. So we're back here at Mana Manor with the post-game wrap, and I just got to say that if you are a long-time subscriber and you've been seeing me for a while, and you're not really, you know, you're frustrated maybe with the new type of video format, I completely understand. All I'm going to say is that my channel is still very new, and I'm still testing a lot of things out, and again, from the analytics page, more than half of people are skipping forward through the intro. So I think like the intro, those 5-minute intros where we talk about things, some people like them, a lot of people hate them, just honestly. So I don't know. All I'm gonna say is I've tinkered a lot. I've done some things with the channel before. I've actually increased the video speed for like 2 or 3 episodes, like several months back. That was a disaster. So I'm constantly like experimenting with things. So all I'm gonna say is that if you really don't like it, I understand. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Tell me, hey, this is stupid. I really like when you blab for 5 minutes about the different combos and whatnot. But that is obviously the main thing that I wanted to address in this video. If you're new to the channel, this is my first ever video with having a very, very short and almost non-existent intro, just a very, very brief intro and whatnot. So I don't know. I mean, where do I go from here? I don't know. But either way, with the deck, as far as the tech goes, I think it's very, very good. I do think that March of Swirling Mist, I went down from 4 to 2. And being critically speaking, I think that this deck works very, very well. You do need, and don't even think about not running 4 Forsaken Crossroads. I actually didn't think it was necessary when I first built this deck. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. 4 Forsaken Crossroads is absolutely necessary. And I think we have a perfect blend of creatures and spells here. So I don't know. I don't want to go blab about too much here. Obviously, I mean, like I said, we've already discussed the new format and everything, so that's pretty much all I got for you. Remember just to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and yeah, I really appreciate all of my viewers here, and hopefully I'm in this for the long run. I'm in the content creation game for the long run, so I just want to experiment a little bit with my channel, see what works, what doesn't. If new people come into the channel and they like this, I'll keep it. Maybe I'll switch it if enough people tell me I'm stupid and terrible and whatnot. So that's all I got for you today. Until the next episode, Man, out.